Hey, I'm Addy, and I'm a senior this year. I will be serving as your treasurer, as well as being the lead for um, the production tests.
Uh, Hello. I'm Adkin Lomax. I'm the treasurer uh of FBLA, and yeah. Oh, I'm a senior, by the way. Sorry.
I'm Lucchini, I'm a junior, and I'm the social media manager for FBLA.
I'm Ian. I am the student advisor and co-founder of the FBLA chapter of Heritage High School, and I am the head of objective testing and presentations.
And I'm Mark Tinder, teacher at Heritage High School, FBLA advisor.
Okay, so what is FBLA? FBLA is an abbreviation for Future Business Leaders of America. It is one of the largest student-run business organizations in the US with over 2,000 members. And we have a lot of competition events that are business orientated, but we also have some competitions in the computer science field, graphic designing, and stuff leadership conference in April in Anaheim. And usually the top three that place get to compete in the national leadership conference. And one of our rules is the student needs to be taking a CTE course throughout their 4 years of high school. So yeah. So ways to benefit. You can develop business and leadership skills. There's a lot of networking opportunities in FBLA. You get to meet a lot of new people, a lot of new people around the United States. You get to earn competitive recognition with awards, and there'll also be some sponsors. I mean, there'll also be some scholarships that you can be enrolled in through FBLA. And then it also looks impressive on college applications because it is very competitive and college love it. Colleges like it.
And also resumes for future jobs. FBLA looks great on resumes because there's a lot of alumni out in the workforce, and it's a recognized organization.
There are also leadership opportunities that come with FBLA. So you can run for a chapter officer position like mine, and the student needs to be meet 75 percentage of the attendance at our school. Um, they can also run for the state officer position and national officer position that takes care of FBLA nationwide and statewide. You can also develop speaking abilities, presentation, organization, discussion, and networking skills. And it's overall, it helps you as a person and it helps you with your confidence, helps you, be able to talk to people in a professional way and stuff like that.
A couple other benefits, if I may mention. The students receives exposure to multiple career pathways, especially in the business field. And the goal for all the members, once they're through with FBLA, is to develop an understanding of what it means to lead and the understanding of fundamental business principles and how business impacts all sectors, and also demonstrate the ability to use technical skills to solve problems. So these are goals once the student experiences FBLA. Another point I may add is it's not, quote, a club, but it's co-curricular. So it's paired with academics in the high school setting.
So it appears to my accidentally froze due to some internet issues, so I'll go ahead and take over. So here's some of our focuses of the year. FBA is all about competition and conferences. We will be attending Bay Area Conference in San Jose in a roughly February, and a conference in Anaheim down in Southern California in April. And if we score high at state conference, or the student does, they will travel to Florida for national conference. FBLA is also very heavy in community service, which we will be hosting multiple projects throughout this school year to give back to our amazing Brentwood community and Heritage High School community to foster community service and civics. And then we will be having workshop and networking opportunities with guest speakers from our sponsors and other people in the business and government field from the city of Brentwood. So here are some of our competitions that I have previously mentioned. Feel free to take a screenshot of this. Excuse the sound in my background. So our main one, our first one will be in the Bay, here in the Bay Area in San Jose, sometime in early February. The date is TBD. We will update everyone as soon as we have a date. Everyone who is in FBLA will attend the State Leadership Conference down in Anaheim, which will be an overnight trip in April. And we will be also doing a trip down to Disneyland while down in Anaheim for team bonding. And then those who score high in the state will be able to attend Orlando for the National Leadership Conference, which is over summer break. So here are some of the different competitions. Your student or child already has heard all of this from us and should have already submitted their request through a Google form to the club. But some of them include business math, public speaking, law, digital design, healthcare administration. There's so much more. This PowerPoint will be sent out. Unfortunately, I don't have a chat feature in the Zoom, but it will be sent out to your students via our Remind. And you will be able to look back at this, and it's published on our Heritage High School Club website under the activities page when you look at the school website. So with all of this travel, we will need parent chaperones. At the end of this meeting, I will have a Google form for parents to fill out to have a way to communicate with us, or for us to communicate to you. If you'd like to volunteer to chaperone, you will need to be cleared by the LUHSD district through HR, which we will work with you. Just submit the form and we'll start working on that process. And also, if you're in the business field, please have your child contact us. We'd love to have you become a mentor, give feedback. And if you like, you can judge FBLA events. Of course, not your child's due to conflict of interest, but you can get involved in FBLA yourself. So with such fun, we have a fun bill. We may ask for donations if funds fall short. We are working very hard to get sponsors for our club this year. Our club has a very high budget, but we have some great opportunities coming our way. We will probably be hosting one or two outside school fundraisers. We are still working on that, and we will let everyone know. If any parents would like to donate into the club email is listed on here, and that's directly to me, and I'll work with you. We will appreciate any donations of your time or funds. We'll really appreciate it. And if you own a business and you want to sponsor our club or partner with our club, please contact me. We have some great opportunities in that area. And students must own professional clothing or professional business clothing to attend these events. FBLA is very formal, like in a business corporate office. And I'll talk about that more in a minute. Lastly, about Disneyland, students are responsible for their tickets. If your student doesn't want to go to Disneyland or California Adventure, we will just hang out in downtown Disney, which is for free. But we definitely do want to go to the Disney campus in Anaheim. That's a topic to be talked about there. Just wanted to bring that up now. The dress code for FBLA is all of this. Please feel free to take a picture. So during actual conference, you must wear business professional clothing like our advisor is right now. Well, more like suit at conference, not what like I'm wearing right now or all of the officers. So for females, it's going to be a skirt, dress, or dress pants. For guys, it's more simple where it's like dress pants and a nice shirt and a blouser. And there will be a tie or a scarf. And there is a business casual section of conference where you may wear polo shirts. That will be discussed more when we get closer to conference time. So for your students or child, we will be having a point system, which is all listed here, to incentivize them to participate in the club and give them opportunities to gain recognition and become club officers. Here's some of the things that they can qualify for or gain points for. So they will lose points if they don't show up to meetings or don't do what we ask them to do. This club is very
In progress.
and it's a to be in. So here is how we're going to be ranking your child based on points. So if they have less than 25 points, they're not a non-active member. If they have 25 points or more, they're going to be eligible for membership. And if they have 60 or more, they're like the best in the club. And we will really appreciate that. Just wanted to let the parents know this is how we are grading your student in the club. And member of the year will go, or member of the month will go to the one with the most points earned and will gain our own nomination to the state board, which the state board will of course decide and if who will become a state officer, but we will personally recommend them depending on how many points they have. Behavior. So Heritage has been having a slight problem with student behavior lately, and I want to make sure that in FBLA, every student represents our club. Students must be in good standing with Heritage High School. If you're on the non-participation list, you will not be allowed to travel with this club. It's as simple as that. If you're not allowed to attend the school dance, you're not allowed to travel with our club. We will work with administration, and any students with disciplinary issues will be warned before being disqualified from our club. Mock FBLAs for those students who have not taken a CPE course, which is basically a business course within the Business Academy and Pathway at Heritage. I'm sure you have heard the whole spiel from counselors. So mock FBLA is really geared towards lower classmen who have not had the opportunity to take a business or CPE class. They will prepare for competition and we will host internal competitions, plus there's some other opportunities coming for them, like the stock market game, which will be in tomorrow's normal club meeting and other things. Students will be receiving email after break about their status, depending on how their transcripts are. And if students are, this will really prep your student for FBLA next year when you're able to have the proper courses. And here's some more of the information. If you have any questions, they may contact me, Ian, via the Remind, or you can email us at our club email. So we are towards the end of the meeting now. We will have our Q&A section shortly. Here is all the information for our club. Please scan this QR code right now to fill out our Google form to be able to receive information as a parent from FBLA in the board. And then I will also have the link on this PowerPoint once I send it on the Remind. So at this time, I will open it up to questions from parents. Please use your raise the hand feature in the meeting, and we will call upon you. If no parents have any meetings, or any questions, I'm sorry. If parents have no questions for the board of the club, this is it for ready for the meeting. We wanted to keep it nice and short. I will be sending this PowerPoint out to your students shortly via our Remind. I will leave the slide up a little bit more if you're still filling out that Google form. And thank you for participating in Heritage High School FBLA. We are very excited for this year. Mr. Tender or Tamai, do you have any final words for the parents?
Yes, I'm very excited. I publicly want to thank Ian, because Ian's been working with me and as a senior to get this organized and taking a leadership role. I look forward to working with all the board members. I think we have a solid team. We're all going to work together. We're going to learn. We're going to have fun and have a great year. So thank you, Ian, and thank you, board members, and also for the parents in advance for their support of future business leaders of America. Thanks again.
All right, well, thank you all for attending this meeting. We really appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll leave this slide up for a few more minutes.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the Zoom now. I'll see you both tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Have a great
Thanks,
day.
guys.